Hello friends, welcome back. Today's video is full of springtime motivation. I've taken a lot of my past videos, my spring and summer front and back porch makeovers, my home tours, and Easter preparation videos to give you guys a couple of hours of some springtime inspiration. A marathon video is where I take a lot of my past videos, combine them together to allow you guys to watch a couple of hours of my videos back to back without interruption. Today's video is really for all my friends out there who still have snow falling where they live. So sit back, grab a drink, put your feet up, and let me bring you some springtime vibes your way. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. Morning guys. Okay, I got my coffee ready. Let's walk outside and see if any of our birds have snuck onto the bird feeders yet. Usually I've got a ton of birds out here. There's a sneak peek of the flowers I'm gonna put over my front porch. Let's go see. I might have to stand here because I probably just scared them away when I opened up the door, but I've got to do some weed eating today. Hopefully I can have some pool time, but let's walk out here and stand here just for a few seconds and see while I drink some coffee. I'm an early riser, so I've been up since 4. Ever since I started my YouTube in March, I have joined the 4 o'clock club. I work a full-time job, so in order to get it all done, I'm up early. So anyway, I don't see any birds yet, but let's see. I'll get back with you as soon as I see some. So today we're going to be painting my bench before I put it back on the front porch, if you can see it. And then I'll redecorate the front porch. So that'll be what's happening today. So stay tuned. Alright, so guys, I know this bench looks in really bad shape, and it kind of is. I've had this bench for about 25 years. This was at our first home before we moved here, so it's very sentimental to me, so I want to keep it as long as I can. So I'm just going to give it a fresh coat of paint on the wood part. The metal part, I didn't do anything with that. I think it makes it look a little bit more antiqued if you just leave the iron parts the way they are. So I'm going to give it a fresh coat of paint, the same color that I painted the front door, and then while that's drying, I'll go to my deck and just water a few plants.
Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? I thought I won you over. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? I thought I won you over. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? I thought I won you over. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? I thought I won you over. Give me something, give me some. 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 Give me something.
Okay, I think it was a little bit too early on my first shot, but they have come now to eat breakfast.
Give me something, give me some. I'm running away from escaping dreams of yesterday.
Okay, let me show you guys some after shots, and sorry for the shaky footage that's here. But yes, I didn't do too much to it, but I feel like it's really cute. It's very inviting. I also truly feel that the outside of your home says just as much about you as the inside of your home. So if your front door area doesn't seem inviting to you, get out there, clean it up, add a couple of plants, make it feel welcoming. And thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end of my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello friends, welcome back. If you're new today, I'm Robin. Today's video was so fun to film for you guys. I'm hoping today's video brings you tons of spring and Easter decor ideas for your coffee bar or just any area in your kitchen where you want to add some spring and Easter vibes to. I'll start by clearing out this area and cleaning it with my Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner in the mint scent. Okay friends, I know you guys like it when I do kind of a little haul before I decorate something. So let me show you real fast. It's a beautiful Texas day today. I think it's about 65 outside. Drake is certainly enjoying the outside. So I've got the windows open, guys, and the doors open again. I think in my last video I had the doors open and the windows open. So we're enjoying this great Saturday afternoon. So before I decorate my Easter coffee bar, let me just show you a few things I have. I love going through all that I have already and seeing what I might use and just kind of set it all out, and then picking up a few things to kind of spruce it up just a little bit better than I had it last year. So I'll link my Easter coffee bar that I filmed last year down below my description box. It's always fun to go back and see what I did last year and then to compare it to this year's. Okay, I'm all about having some snacks by my coffee bar. And guys, look at these sweet little rabbit cookies. I accidentally smushed one. They are so stinking cute. And then I just got some Easter Kit Kats that look really sweet. I thought they might go into this little jar with a rabbit on it. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby in the spring section. It was $7.99 with 40% off. And look at these, guys. If you watched my kitchen refresh video a few weeks back, I'm trying to go with sage in my kitchen and dining room this year, and I thought these were perfect. I already had the to-go cups and the Easter wreath you see back there. This is something new. I thought I could put my Splenda packets in that. Isn't it so sweet with a little bunny on it with that green sage also? Let's move over here. I had these little eggs from last year, and I had this little turntable. I got this from the dollar spot section at Target. I did pick up this new tray from Target because I thought maybe I'd use a white tray in that area instead of my Pioneer Woman this year. So we shall see. It was $29.99. It was half off today. So I picked up that one and see if I might use that one instead of my Pioneer Woman. And y'all, you know I love a good floral. Look how gorgeous that little white rabbit is. If I don't use it in my coffee bar area, I'll for sure use it somewhere in the kitchen. So I went ahead and picked that up today. Let's see here. Those are, it was in the spring collection also, and it was $5.99 and it was 40% off that. So I could not pass her up. So pretty. Okay, then I picked up these cute little spatulas that says He is Risen, because we all know the true meaning of the season of Easter. So I thought that was extra special, and it had that sage green in it. So I'm going to add those to my utensils. I already had those little rabbits got from the dollar store. I may or may not still use my Lazy Susan that I had there. We shall see. I love these little white carrots. I thought they were really great if you had a really colorful area and you want to tone it down some. So I picked up those. You can also hang those. They have like a little hanger on there. So those were super, super cute. And those are in the spring collection, 40% off of $5.99. Okay, and of course I have to get a coffee mug. Look at this sweet little rabbit for my coffee section. And this is not Easter related, guys. When I see some good pieces that I think I would use in my home, I have to pick them up. And their signs were 50% off today. And I just love this simple home sign. It is just so, so cute. Let's see how much this was. This was $14.99 with half off. And then one more sign I picked up that's not Easter related that I really am going to use on my open shelving. Look at this. Oh, I just love this. I love that wood tone against that white. And so, so pretty. I think I'm going to put this on my open shelving and just add a little color up there. I'll show you in another video when I add these pictures to my house. But I could not pass those up, guys. Okay, almost done. Went by TJ Maxx. Look at this cute little candle. Love my peeps. And have little chickens on them. And my peeps, guys, I'm referring to you. I have the best supporters on my channel that come back every week, no matter if I have a good video or a bad video. They come, they watch it all the way through, they hit the thumbs up button, and they comment, and I'm so thankful for y'all. So when I say love my peeps, I'm talking to y'all. Okay, guys, this is a sweet little garland that I love to hang something on the back wall of my coffee area. So I used this last year. It just has little carrots and little snowballs, I guess is what those are going to be. And it's super, super cute. I went ahead and grabbed, I've had this for a while. I still got the tag on it, but it was $5 from the Target dollar spot. And I went ahead and grabbed that off my decor shelf in there to see if maybe I can use that. I love using wicker anytime I decorate. I already had these little carrots from last year. And then I did pick up this sweet little, I think when I've seen them on videos, people are calling those colanders. I just think it's adorable. I think I'm going to use that and put my K-cups in it. And of course, I brought out some of my kitchen towels. These are my Pioneer Woman kitchen towels. And one last thing to show you again, just to remind us of Jesus Christ, our personal Savior. He is risen. It's a cute little egg that I used this last year also. Okay, enough talking. Let's start seeing how we can decorate this Easter coffee bar. Okay, we're going to start out by putting up our garland, and then I'll put down each tray to see which one I like better. I really wanted to go with the white tray because I think it would stand out more. However, I thought it blended in a little bit too much for that little lady to see Susan, so I did end up going with the Pioneer Woman tray. As you'll see throughout this video today, it takes me several times to get it just the way I wanted, and I purposely wanted to show you guys that. So for any of you out there that really love the tier tray look but you're really scared to do one of your own, just find a couple of things that you really like and just keep putting it out there and rearranging it until you get it just the way you want it.
Let me stop real fast and introduce myself to anybody that may be new today. Again, my name is Robin. I'm married to my husband Derek. I'm a born and raised Texas girl. We are empty nesters. We have 3 grown children and 4 grandchildren. I started my channel 2 years ago in March, so we're on our 2-year anniversary here, and it has been so much fun here on this YouTube journey. I've met the best girlfriends and have just gotten a sense of accomplishment by creating a wonderful, fun channel here. I've got some really great people that come back every week. We talk in the comment section, and we've actually really become friends. I have an Instagram account. If you do also, that's a great way for us to get to know each other. You can find me over at Instagram at Robin Lane Lowe. I'll leave that here on the screen. I would love for us to become friends over on that platform. Here on my channel, you'll pretty much find me giving you tips and tricks on how to keep your house tidy and clean and organized. And in the meantime, I love to decorate my home, so you'll find lots of decorating content here on my channel. So if that's something that you're interested in, I would love it if you would take a second before you leave today, hit that red subscribe button, and join this YouTube community that we have here. And just when you thought that I was done with this top tray, I'm going to move something around again. Sometimes I have to let things kind of sit there for a while and kind of figure out why I'm not liking it, what it's missing. And then I'm like, yes, it's missing some greenery on this top shelf. I've had some comments of people saying I use too much greenery. I've had some that says I've never used greenery before. Thank you for motivating me and showing me how to use some greenery in different places. But I like it. I like a little touch here to kind of complete an area. And me adding this little napkin holder here, which is what that little greenery is, I thought really completed this top shelf here. Let me know in the comment section, are you liking it so far? Have you been yelling at me this whole time saying, Robin, move this, don't move that? I'm really bad about watching people decorate, and I'm talking to the TV giving them my opinion. So let me know in the comment section if you're the same way. Friends, be sure to have your bell notification on because my next couple of weeks are going to be a little bit different than I normally post. I usually post just every Sunday because I do work a full-time job. However, I've got a couple of collabs left here in the month of March with some really great friends. So you'll be seeing this video on Wednesday, March the 23rd, and then I will not have a video on the 27th, which is a Sunday, but I will have a really fun spring porch collaboration with my friend Rebecca on the 28th. And then that Wednesday, the 30th, I'll have another collaboration with my friend Angie. I've mentioned her several times, and we'll be doing a spring home tour. So be sure to have that bell notification button hit and make sure you click all so that as soon as I upload those videos on this weird schedule that I'm having, you'll be notified and you won't miss any single video. I know I really enjoy Easter. We all enjoy watching our kids with their Easter baskets and hunting their Easter eggs. That is so much fun. I have the best childhood memories from Easter time. But let's also remember the purpose of Easter is to remember Jesus that died on the cross for our sins. He was crucified, he was laid in a tomb to rest, and 3 days later he did rise. I have Jesus in my heart. I believe he is risen. I pray you also, friends, have Jesus in your heart.
Okay friends, I am done with my Easter coffee bar and I am so happy with it. I hope I gave you lots of Easter ideas to add to your coffee bar area or just to your kitchen.
I so appreciate you watching and spending some time with me today. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. That helps out this video so much. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Hi friends, in today's video I'm doing some weekend deep cleaning on the back porch. Hopefully I can motivate you today to deep clean an area in your home, whether it's inside or out. Okay, now that I've got my yard shoes on, let's get after it. I've mentioned motivating you to clean inside or out because I know I have a lot of friends that live in apartments. They have no porch or yard like my friend Lauren, but I also have a ton of you who do have some type of porch, whether it's a front porch, back porch, or both. I've mentioned that we've lived in this house for about 28 years, but I've only had this back deck for about 10. And believe me, we have surely enjoyed it. Honestly, one of my favorite things to do on a hot summer morning is get the water hose out and clean off the deck. I feel like my back deck is like an extension of my home, so it's pretty important to me to keep it cleaned and tidy and company ready, kind of like I do the inside of my home. I work a full-time job and I try to post a YouTube video at least once a week, usually on a Sunday, so most of my filming is done on the weekends. And if I'm filming all weekend inside the house, and sometimes I'll do that 2 or 3 weekends in a row, which doesn't allow me to get outside and keep the deck clean or the front porch cleaned or the yard work done. And so I can go 2 or 3 weekends without being able to touch the outside of the house, and it kind of gets away from me. And that's pretty much what's happened today on the back deck. And actually, I don't mind at all getting back here and keeping this deck cleaned off. It's not really a chore like cleaning the commodes or scrubbing the bathtub. It's a chore, but it's a chore that I actually enjoy. It's very satisfying. It's very therapeutic to me. I usually have some type of music on, and just with the water squirting, the birds are humming. It's just really therapeutic, like I said, to get out here on my back deck and clean it. I spent several hours back here this morning getting this deck cleaned off, and you'll see toward the end, it is so worth it. I'm going to show you a few shots of nighttime and how relaxing it is in the kind of right when the sun goes down.
And for the most part, my spring plants are still hanging in there. I've lost a couple in that big pot, so I'm going to pull those out and then just put that geranium that's in that pot by itself and put it over into a big pot. I have plants on the back porch and on the front porch, so I pretty much have to water them every night or every morning because the summertime heat in Texas right now is really bad. I'm going to show you a quick shot of this cute little green cricket that jumped off of that plant when I went to repot it. I've saw several critters today.
I was a girl all alone in the corner, drinking by yourself on a Saturday night. You were the guy with your friends at the doorway, pretending that you had the time of your life. Had we met before, instant chemistry, I was so glad you came. Had we met before, laughing instantly, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight and fire.
Okay, now that I have that plant repotted, let's go over to my really big pot there in the corner. As you can see, my potato plant is getting really long, so I need to cut that back some. And the great thing about a potato plant is you can just kind of cut it off, take that stem, put it down in some soil, and it will just root just like that. It takes a while. You have to keep it pretty wet. Can't let it dry out. And as you can see here, this one's gotten really long, so I'm just going to cut it in two, and then I'll take both stems and I'll stick it down into that other pot, down into the soil. In about a week or two, maybe a little longer, it will just produce a new plant and it will start growing also. So potato vines are great ways to kind of grow and make other plants out of it. I don't know what that's called, what type of plant that's called when you can do that, but they're really hardy and versatile, and they also come in a red color that are just beautiful. I don't know why I didn't get red this year. I usually get both colors, but this light green color is just beautiful on any porch.
When I was looking into your eyes, wasn't love at first sight and fire, burning bright. But now I know what it was. It was like coming home. It felt like coming home. Had we met before? Instant chemistry.
Okay, so now that my plants are taken care of, I'm going to get back onto the deck and kind of move some stuff around and deep clean underneath a lot of things. I didn't do anything with the rug today. Back during when spring started, I actually love to take everything off the porch and get it good and cleaned and stained. So I've done that as far as my rug, taking everything off back in the spring. So now I'm just kind of maintaining, and I'm going to take these big items off the deck right now and spray around them, get all the spider webs off. That little storage tub right there, when I get that off into the yard to clean, oh my goodness, it is just full of spider webs. So anyway, real quickly, you're just going to see me take the water hose again and clean everything down, and then I'll put everything back. It dried really fast today because it was extremely hot this morning. This bucket right here is usually full of rainwater, but I tell you, we have not had rain here in Texas in quite some time, so it was looking pretty bad this morning. So I did clean it off screen, had a little bit of mold in it, and now I'm just going to fill it up with some fresh water for the dogs because we're about to go out of town on vacation. Yay, we're headed to the beach. So anyway, I'm just going to fill it up with some fresh water for the dogs and pray that it rains some while we're gone. But I do love keeping that bucket full of rainwater when we get rain, and that's normally what I water all of my plants with. Okay, now I'm going to put this tub back on the porch. This is a great little storage item that holds a lot of stuff. I try to keep my porch pretty organized. The kids know that everything is pretty much in that tub there. Just came from Lowe's, very inexpensive, and it does a great job here on the back porch of holding everything that I need for the pool. Okay, so once you see me get everything back in order on this porch, we are going to move down to some weeding. Oh my goodness. Here in Texas, we have trees called mimosa trees. I should have showed you guys a big picture of a huge mimosa tree. It's hard to say. They're just beautiful. I grew up in an area where there were tons of them around my home, and I have 2 in this yard, and I am so happy with them. They are just a beautiful tree, but they get these little sprouts here that you'll see in a second, and they are just, these little mimosas are everywhere in this flower bed. Now, this flower bed is about 4 years old, I believe. I did it myself when we got the pool, and I did put that underground turf, which kind of keeps weeds from coming up, but of course it's kind of disintegrated over the years. But these are pretty much all the weeds I get in here. It's not too bad, and I do like to do it when the ground's kind of wet, so it's a little easier to pull these weeds. However, like I said, we haven't got really any rain here lately here in Texas, as you can see from this dead grass here to the right outside of the flower bed. Normally my grass is super green, but it's pretty much dying off here lately since the summertime has been so brutal. So I'm going to real quickly speed this up for you. Going back and editing this, I'm like, man, that's kind of satisfying watching pulling all those weeds at one time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did watching it back. And of course, I can't have an outside video without JD in it. So he's wanting some rocks, and so we're putting some rocks in his little bowl for him to keep him entertained. I tell you, this is always such a hard job on these old knees of mine, but look at the outcome. It is just so much better. It looks so good, and I'm so happy for my hard work. It finally paid off, and it looks really great. And guys, look here. I had to show you a quick shot of this woodpecker on my bird feeder. I have 2 of these big bird feeders, and I have a ton of different types of birds living out here in the country, but I've never seen a woodpecker before on my bird feeder, so I was so excited to catch that footage. So now you're just going to see me add a couple of decor items back onto the porch, and everything is back in order and looking really good, and I'm so happy with my hard work. And then you're going to see me kind of reward myself. I'm going to get my big girl drink, sit down, love on one of my grand dogs, my son Jonathan. This is his dog Max. So Max is here hanging out with us today. Give him some loving, and then I'm going to show you some after shots of what my deck looks like in the afternoons. This is definitely, like I said earlier, an extension of our home, and we are so blessed to have this little back deck and enjoy kind of the country life that we have here. And I just want to show you you guys a few shots. Thanks again for spending your precious time with me, friends. I appreciate you coming back, watching my video all the way through. Hitting that thumbs up button helps out greatly, and I will see y'all next week. Bye. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Robin if you happen to be new. Today's video is all about preparing my home for Easter. I've got family coming over for Easter to eat and to hunt Easter eggs. So I have a ton of chores to do inside the house and outside in the backyard. I got up early this Saturday morning, I made my to-do list, and I've hit the floor running. So if you're hosting Easter this year at your house, put this video up on your TV, your iPad or phone, whatever you normally watch your YouTube channels on. Get your to-do list out and let's prepare our homes for Easter together. Okay guys, before we get started, let me just show you some before shots of the house. This is an early Saturday morning. I've been trying to do chores all week to get ready for Easter, so I need to get everything done this morning that I haven't got done during the week. I left out a couple of things I got from Target, and I'll show you guys those. The kitchen's not too bad. I really don't have any more dishes. I went ahead and loaded the dishwasher, so you'll hear the dishwasher going. Just a few things to pick up. Derek got me some of these LED daylight bulbs, so I'm changing out the bulbs in my house, and man, they do make such a difference. I've been doing that this morning. I'm going to take off this runner here on the dining room table and put down just a regular tablecloth for Easter. This stuff needs to go out to my car. I've been doing some cleaning in the back. As y'all can see, Drake is definitely enjoying this early morning. Let's go in the den real fast. I came home from work last night, Friday night, and folded all the clothes, got that out of the way. However, now I've got to put them up. I'll fold them all day, but putting them up is always such a chore for me. Another thing I really like to do when I'm going to have company is wash my throw blankets. So we'll get those and put those in the washing machine. But first, I'm going to get my bath mats put in the washing machine. So let's go to the bathroom and get our bath mats. If you've been around my channel for any length of time, you know that normally during the week I don't fully make my bed, but I do like to do it on the weekend. So I did get up early this morning and get my bed made. Yay, that's a good feeling. So I'm going to move into my bathroom here in the back and get the bath mats real fast. Alright, now that we have our bath rugs washing, let's start in the living room by getting these folded clothes put away. Since Derek and I are in the empty nester season of our lives, I have a pretty simple laundry routine. I try to wash and dry one load of clothes every morning before we leave for work. Now notice I said wash and dry. I didn't mention folding and putting them away. There are weekdays that I may go 2 or 3 days and not take the time to fold and put up the clothes that I've washed and dried that morning. And that's when, like you see here today, I'll have laundry piled up on the couch. And when that happens, I really try to stop on Friday after work and at least get them folded. And depending on what we have planned on that Friday night, sometimes I'll take the time to actually fold everything and put it away, which definitely makes for a better Saturday morning for sure.
Okay guys, for you that have not been with me for very long, let me show you real fast my system in my bathroom. I use all white towels, I use all white wash rags, and all white hand towels in my bathroom. Now when I was raising my kids, I just had a hodgepodge of everything. So I just went all white, oh gosh, probably maybe 15 years ago, and just started using all white in my bathroom. I can bleach everything that way and keep everything nice, crisp, and white. So I did a bathroom remodel probably about 6 months ago, and I'll put that down in the description box so you can kind of see how I organized this bathroom.
Okay, now I'll take the time to vacuum the dog's bed. This is where Ziggy likes to sleep, and that beach towel that you saw as you walked into the living room is where Drake likes to sleep. We have tried dog beds for Drake before, but she just prefers that spot right there as you walk into the living room. So I keep a fresh beach towel there at all times, and that just seems to make her happy. With 2 dogs in the house, I have to really stay on top of keeping their areas fresh and clean, and I really do extra when I know there's going to be company coming over. Vacuuming in here is definitely a must pretty much every day. I've considered buying one of those robot vacuums that I could program and it could vacuum in here while I was gone or while I was at work, but I've been told that they don't do very well with carpet and dog fur. So let me know in the comment section if you have a robot vacuum and you have animals and it works for you, maybe the brand that you have. And for my friends that really wanted me to use Mama Bird on my coffee table, I ended up putting her right here on the side table.
Okay, now that we have our bath rugs drying in the dryer, let's get the dining room picked up. I'll put these light bulbs up. I also opened up a package and it had styrofoam in it, and when I took that out, that styrofoam went everywhere. So you'll see me here in a second vacuum up that styrofoam that's on top of the table, under the table, in the chair. It went everywhere. So we'll take the time to get that cleaned up. And since we'll be eating Easter dinner here, I'll just take everything off the table and get it good and wiped down. I'm just going to use a wet soapy rag to actually clean the table. I won't be polishing the dining room table today. I'll just get it good and clean. And then I'm just going to put a simple gray and white striped tablecloth on here just so that it will cover the whole table. I usually have a Easter tablescape and have all my dishes set out real pretty and all that, and utensils set out on the table. I usually just stack up the plates and the forks and knives, and they just kind of grab their plates and forks and go through like a buffet line on the bar, and we just eat kind of buffet style. We're a little bit too laid back and relaxed to have anything real formal around here, but I do like watching everyone else's Easter tablescapes that they put down with the pretty little Easter plates and all the utensils and pretty glasses. I love the look of that. However, that normally does not happen in my house. Friends, can y'all see the dirt that's on the outside of the table there to the right? Before I wiped it down, I wanted to bring it to your attention. You can see how the runner was down the middle, and that table was so dirty. The camera is usually so forgiving, but look as I'm wiping that down how dirty that table is. I'll show you the rag here in a second, but it's really hard to see from so far away, but believe me, it was dirty. Here's just a quick shot to show you guys where I keep my table runners and my tablecloths for the different seasons here in this top drawer. I filmed a spring decorate with me, just a kitchen hutch style last week. If you missed that video, I'll link it below my description box. But by the time you see this video, I think this is actually going to be Easter Sunday when you watch this video. But if you're still interested in how I decorated this hutch for Easter, like I said, I'll link that below in the description box. Now I'm just going to take a second, pull all the chairs away from the table, and vacuum underneath the table. I don't do that as often as I should. I vacuum around the rug on the outside, but don't take the time very often to vacuum under the table. I'm going to take a second and get that done. And don't freak out, guys. I promise in a second I will get that tablecloth fixed. It's lopsided right now, but I caught that, and I did fix it here in a few moments. So let's get these let's get the floors vacuumed real quickly, and then we'll do some quick mopping.
Still thinking about how we met. Yeah, I'm with you now. Oh, one thing that it's plain to see, the best thing in this life's for free, and that's so true now. And there I was with my world falling apart.
Okay, now I'm going to put all the chairs back, and then you'll see me just add back onto the table that really pretty white picture with my spring florals, and I'll keep it very simple here on my Easter table.
By heart, and now I sing, I'm with you. I'm with you. Cruising down to Mexico, I'm turning up the radio, 'cause I'm with you now.
Okay, let me show you guys real fast what I got from Target so I can clean off the bar. So starting with this really gorgeous pillow. It's embroidery. Let me take it out of the package. I am already getting ready. This is crazy, I know, but I'm already picking up some items for summer. And I really want to go with a coral this year. And when I saw this pillow, I just fell in love. Flowers on it. It's got this coral and yellow. On the back of it, it's just solid yellow. Isn't it just so pretty? Just gorgeous. So it was $20 at Target. Then also they've got, I've been wanting this space for some time now, and they finally put it on sale. And I got this really pretty textured vase. I'm hoping to put this on my dresser in my bedroom. And I got some really pretty coral flowers to go in this space. But I just wanted to show you the two little things that I got from Target. I think they're just so pretty. I also have a coral blanket coming in that's gonna match those flowers, and I'll show you that when it comes in.
And now I'm thinking, come what may, don't care about what others say.
Now to wipe down my bar area with this multi-purpose cleaner from Grove Collaborative in the pear tree scent. And oh my friends, this fragrance is heavenly. In my opinion, it's the perfect kitchen scent. If you've never heard of Grove Collaborative, I'll leave a link in my description box to check out their company. For about a year, I had a monthly membership with them, but to be honest, I was just spending way too much money each month on kitchen items and cleaning products. Not that their items are expensive by any means, I just loved everything and wanted one of everything in every scent. So I don't have a monthly subscription with them at this time. I'm going to try to wait until the holidays, but if you've never tried their products, I would definitely check them out.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
And now to do one of my favorite things that brings me such joy, and that is putting sweets inside of my cake stand. Here I've got the cutest little Easter cookies that I picked up from one of our local bakeries called Grando's here in our hometown, and they always have seasonal cookies here that are just delicious. So the grandkids are really going to enjoy those little sparkly Easter eggs there on top. Alright, so while you watch me vacuum the kitchen area before I mop, let me introduce myself to anyone that's possibly new to my channel. I'm Robin, I'm married to my husband Derek. We have 3 grown children and 4 grandchildren. My YouTube channel was 2 years old this past March. I work a full-time job outside of the house, so I only post once a week, and that's normally on a Sunday. When I have some extra time though, I do love sneaking in an extra video on Wednesday afternoon. I love sharing with my friends how I keep my home clean and tidy while working an 8 to 5 job, and I especially love showing decorating ideas here on my channel. If this sounds like content that you'd be interested in, I'd love it if you would take a second before you leave today and hit that subscribe button. I also have an Instagram account. It's at Robin Lane Lowe, the same name as my channel. I'll leave that here on the screen for you. But I would love for us to follow each other over on that platform. It really is a quick and easy way for us to really get to know each other. Okay, and now to finish off cleaning the dining room and the kitchen with my favorite cleanser, Pine-Sol. We'll get these floors good and mopped and shiny and smelling wonderful.
just need fire.
And now for a quick after shot of the front of the house now that it's good, clean, and tidy. The bathroom rugs are now dried, so let's get them put back down in both of the bathrooms, and then we'll move outside to the back deck. Our family will definitely be hanging out on the back deck after we eat our Easter lunch while watching the grandkids hunt Easter eggs. So I need to get back there and get a few things done and get the deck in tip-top shape.
His armor, they don't get what it's like to be no one, no one, no one, no one. We don't wanna be hiding, we don't wanna be fighting, we don't wanna be running from the sun, we don't wanna keep trying, we can send the day.
Okay, now we got some inside chores done. Let's move outside to the back deck and see what's going on back here. We have lots of chores to do today. It's a beautiful day here in Texas. The birds are chirping, the wind chimes are chiming. Really pretty day. Derek's already mowed the yard. I need to plant some plants, fill up the bird feeders. Gosh, y'all, whoever owns an above ground pool like we are, you know the struggle. It's turning green, all this pollen, so we're gonna work on the pool a little bit today. Well, I'm not, Derek is. And then I need to blow off the porch to get this pollen taken care of. And let's see, what else we need to do? I said fill up the bird feeders, plant some plants. I need to put my new cushions out. And I think that's it. So let's get going, guys.
Veiling golden, golden gold. We don't wanna be hiding, we don't wanna be fighting, we don't wanna be running from the sun, we don't wanna keep trying, we can stand the denying, we don't wanna be running from the sun.
Okay, now that I have my comfy clothes on, my hair's pulled up, I've got my work gloves on, let's get to potting some plants. And the first thing I'm going to do is pot some Gerber daisies. That's just one of my favorite flowers, and I'm going to really spruce up the back deck by adding lots of color with lots of plants today. I'm very blessed, and one of my very best friends, who's also my neighbor, who also owns a trade days at our hometown, always has the best plants for springtime. I've talked about Charlotte and David before here on my channel, so I went up to Charlotte's and grabbed a bunch of plants, and today I'm just going to show you me potting some of them and putting them out to really make this deck really pretty for Easter. So all I'm going to do here in this little pot is just put some soil on the bottom, and then I'll take the plant itself and kind of, you want to kind of, let's see, how am I going to say it? You want to kind of separate the roots really good at the bottom before you plant them. That way the roots are easier to start sprouting and getting bigger. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm just going to pot up this plant really fast, and then we'll move on to another one. Okay, so now let's move down to one of my bigger pots, and in this pot is a red geranium that actually survived the winter. So proud of it. But I love, like, I create vignettes inside the house. I love creating vignettes in my flower pots. I love getting a big pot and putting all different types of flowers in it. I think that is just the prettiest. So when you're doing a big pot, you're supposed to have like a thriller, something kind of tall in the middle, a filler of little plants, and then a spiller, something that's going to spill over. So I've just kind of got a little hodgepodge of plants that I'm going to put in this really big ceramic pot that I've had now for several years.
Don't force me out of bed in your society. Don't push me down the road you've been down. Don't try to fix my head, it's just your anxiety. Don't hush me now, cause I just wanna shout.
Okay, now I'm going to take a second and get my flag untangled really quickly, and then we'll go over and get both of my bird feeders down and get those filled up with bird feed and get those back out. I would love it if you would take a second and let me know in the comment section if this content is something that you're actually interested in. I spent a lot of time in spring and summer outside in my yard, and I filmed this today and put it up hoping that this was content that you would enjoy. And I've got some flower beds to clean out also that I could also film for you guys. So let me know if you would, if you're a regular watcher here on my channel, if watching me outside of my house doing things is something that you're interested in, or if you'd rather me just keep all my cleaning and decorating for inside the house. Okay, now that I have my plants potted, I've got the bird feeders put back out. Let's take a second and put up my new umbrella here on this table. This is probably where the kids are going to dye their Easter egg, so I need to get this area taken care of. I had a really pretty black and white umbrella last year, and the wind got it, carried it through the yard, and tore it up. So I didn't really want a solid color this year, but this is all that I could find. I couldn't find one of those pretty black and white ones that I got last year, so this one will just have to do. And again, I struggle with the bird feeders, and I definitely struggled putting this up also. Okay, now that the deck is blown off, I'm going to take a second and put out my new cushions. And every pillow you see here today came from Walmart.com, except for that multicolored one that you'll see here in a second that I put by itself. That actually came from the Target dollar spot last year. I hope you guys either cleaned along with me and got a lot of chores done today, maybe got your home prepared for Easter, or you sit on your couch with your feet up and watched me clean my home to get some motivation to get up and start doing things in your house today. You're probably watching this video on Easter Sunday, and I do pray that you have a wonderful Easter with your friends and family. I appreciate you watching this video all the way to the end, and guys, I'll see y'all next week. Bye!
I'm Robin if you happen to be new today. Today is my front porch spring makeover, and it's also a collaboration with my beautiful sweet friend Rebecca. Her channel is called Rebecca Fraser, and I'm going to answer a clip so Rebecca can tell you more about her. She also has the best sidekick ever, her fur baby Holston. So let's let Rebecca tell you a little bit about herself.
Hi everyone, my name's Rebecca and my channel is Rebecca Fraser Home Decor. I'm so happy to be collabing with Robin today. She first introduced herself to me when I just started my YouTube channel, and she's just been so sweet and encouraging throughout my journey. And I've just been loving having a channel so much. A little about myself: I live in Canada, southwestern Ontario, and I live here with my husband Chris and our sweet puppy Holstein. I love Jesus and my family, and I have a huge passion for decorating my home. I would say my style is traditional farmhouse, and I really tend to lean toward using neutrals when I do decorate. And I love being able to decorate for all the seasons Canada has to offer, and I look forward to bringing you all along for hopefully lots of inspiration. So once you're done watching Robin's video, I would love it if you would come to my channel and watch my spring porch decorate with me. Thank you. God bless.
But so glad you're here. The weather is wonderful today in Texas. Last week we got a lot of thunderstorms and lots of rain, so it's still a little wet around here, but the sun is shining today. That's all I need to get my front porch decorated for spring. I'm also going to add in a little Easter decor just to kind of spruce it up a little bit more and get ready for Easter. So without further ado, let's get decorating. Let me show you real fast. This is my old bench that I've had for about 30 years. And let me show you guys the star of the show today. My friend Charlotte that owns Trade Days here in our hometown, her husband David do lots of trading, and they go off to different farmers markets and they do lots of estate sales. And this bench came out of a park and it is just beautiful. It rocks a little bit. It's white, so it's going to show up really well on my porch. So this will definitely be the star of the show today. I cannot wait to get it in front of the window and get some pillows added to it.
Okay, I'm just going to start with a before picture just to kind of let you guys see what we're working with. I'll remove the old bench and slide in the new one. Guys, let me know in the comment section, have you ever painted your concrete? My concrete here is so terribly stained. I really need to do something to make it look a little better. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have a cute little doormat here today, guys. I'm just going to use the one that I've been using for the last couple of weeks. I ordered a really cute bunny doormat from Amazon, but it didn't come in today like I needed it to. So I'll do a little Instagram or something to show you guys my new doormat. However, today we're just going to have to settle with this little spring doormat that I've had for some time now. I love keeping this big tall black lantern here, and it's really pretty at night when that battery operated candle is lit up. I usually hang a welcome sign from the top of the lantern, but because I'd already used 2 welcome signs, I really did not want a third one here. I thought that would be a little bit too much. And this plant is just beautiful. I think it looks really well here by the door. It's fairly full, so it fills up this area really well. And guys, how cute is this metal Easter bunny? Oh my goodness. I found this at Hobby Lobby. I think he really completes this area. Here, I'm just going to add this adorable plant stand. I love the wood finish to it. I'm going to use this gorgeous plant that's in this terracotta pot along with this adorable white wooden bunny. I just love the way this area turned out. Now let's add a beautiful Boston fern to this area. You know, it's no secret that us Southerners really like adding ferns to our front and back porches. And a fern can definitely add some needed color and life to a dreary porch. And I don't know about you, but when I hang my ferns on my porch, that means that spring is officially here. I've had this spring wreath for about a year now, and I thought this sweet little happy Easter sign really added a cute little touch to it. I'm definitely someone that leaves a wreath on my door all year long. I believe a wreath can definitely show your personality. They're very welcoming and inviting, and if you don't have a very big porch area that you can decorate, you can always add a wreath to your front door for whatever season that we're in. And to really add a pop of color here to the front porch, I'm going to add this gorgeous pillow. I actually got this last year from Lowe's Home Improvement, this floral looking pillow. I just love it. And the front porch sitting pillow, so adorable, came from Hobby Lobby. Okay, now that we have the front door area decorated, let's move down to the middle of the porch where I keep these wooden chairs at, and I'm simply going to add a lantern and this sweet little iron bunny and 2 colorful pillows that I actually got last year from the Target dollar section. In the last section of the porch here to the right, I already had this area pretty much decorated. I keep that white lantern there and that wooden chair. I just added a fern and always my antique watering can. Okay friends, that ends my spring front porch video. I hope you got some spring ideas to add something to your front porch. I love adding plants, ferns, pillows, Easter rabbits, just anything like that. A cute little doormat, a great wreath for the front door, just something to kind of cozy it up right here when you walk into the front door and let it be inviting to my company. I just love that. So I want my porch to be an expression of the inside of my house, and I feel like today I accomplished that. I guess I could say Charlotte and David from His and Her Trade Days here in my hometown actually maybe sponsored this video. This came from their shop, and all of the plants that you see here on my porch came from Charlotte. She gets the best plants, and so it's a big deal in our little hometown when Charlotte posts on Facebook that her plants are here and they're sold out just like that. And one last thing guys, don't forget to go over and check out Rebecca's channel. I'll have the link to her latest video, which is also a spring decorate with me front porch, and she'll give you lots of decorating spring ideas. I just know it. So you're gonna love Rebecca. Make sure when you go over and watch her video, leave a comment in the comment section that Robin sent you. Thanks again guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello friends, and welcome back. If you happen to be new, I'm Robin. I'm so excited to bring you along and show you around my home with my spring home tour. Okay, I'm gonna get my iced tea and I'm gonna show you around the house. So let's get going. So as you walk in from my utility room, you can see that I have an open concept floor plan, and I work hard trying to keep my decor pieces and furniture the same style throughout the dining room, kitchen, and living room, just to allow the rooms to flow a little better and to be more aesthetically pleasing. Here in the kitchen, you'll see I have the wood cabinets and the brown countertops instead of a more white, modern look. Some people have mentioned that I should paint the cabinets white, but I actually like the wood finish of my cabinets. The only thing I really wished I had, though, would be like a separate backsplash. My countertops run all the way up to the bottom of the cabinets, and I feel like if I had a separate backsplash, that could be an area that I could change out when I wanted a different look. I have considered adding some hardware to the cabinets, but gosh, with the different styles and colors, it's very overwhelming to me. And when I get overwhelmed, I usually just don't make a decision. However, I do feel like that'd be a great summer project for me, and I will hopefully add that to my summer project list. As I'm going through my kitchen today, I won't be going in detail of what all my decor items are or where I got them from. If you missed my spring kitchen video that I did about a week ago, I'll link that video in my description box. Therefore, if you have some questions and want to know where things are, you can watch that video, or of course, leave me a comment in the comment section. I'll gladly let you know where I got anything that you like. I love just preparing my home to feel like it's lived in and cozy and inviting. As you can see, when you walk in my front door, you're immediately in my dining room, and most of our friends and family just come straight to the bar when they walk in the front door. And another way I feel like I've made the kitchen a little bit more cozier is I've added this cloth bar stool to the end of the bar instead of adding another one of those wood bar stools. And I love adding some type of pillow here in the bar stool also. Just another little sweet way to make my kitchen more inviting, along with having snacks always on my bar, usually in my favorite cake stand. Here in my dining room, my favorite piece is this new kitchen hutch. I originally had a dark brown sideboard in this space in between that piece of furniture, along with my dark dining room table and bar stools. This dining room really had no character to me, and adding this new kitchen hutch really lightened up this area and gave it such great character. I'm still trying to decide what color I should paint this dining room though. Should I just do an accent wall here behind the hutch, or should I repaint all the walls? Hopefully I'll make that decision soon. Another way to make your home welcoming and cozy is to always have it smelling good. And because we have 2 fur babies, that's quite a challenge for me. And even though I do love to burn my candles, I have 2 diffusers in the house. See this one here, and then you'll see one in the hallway. So with my home being more of an open concept, I thought the diffusers really help in making the home smell really good when you walk in the front door. Now let's move into our main living room. This area of the house was originally a carport that the previous owners turned into a living area. And even though I do love all the space that's in here, I really struggle trying to keep this area not to look so cluttered because it is so big. I feel like I really have to fill it with big pieces of furniture, and therefore the more furniture I have, the more pieces of furniture I have, the more I have to decorate. So I would say this is the room I struggle with the most when it comes to decorating and trying to get it to flow with the kitchen and the dining room. I really love to rearrange areas and make things look new and feel new by rearranging furniture. And I think because this furniture is so heavy and the way the living room is laid out, I really have no other way to lay out my furniture. It's got to go where it's at now. We've thought about maybe putting the TV above the mantle, and that would free up some floor space and move the furniture around some. And then I hate to put furniture in front of that big window, so I kind of struggle at where to put this furniture most of the time. However, I do the best I can. I try to keep my decor at a minimum. This fireplace is definitely my favorite part of this living room. I just love that brick wall. I do think it adds lots of character to my home, especially since it's the first thing you see when you walk into the front door. I remember the first time we came in and viewed this house, and as soon as we walked in, that was the first thing I saw. It was a more darker brick, though. We have painted that white since then, but that's probably what sold me on this house, was this gorgeous brick wall across the back of the living room. Our home is definitely lived in. We raised our 3 children in this house. We've lived here for almost 30 years, and now we're raising our grandchildren here in this home, and believe me, I would not want to live anywhere else. And if this happens to be the first time that you have visited my channel before, I'm so happy that you're here. I would love it if you would take a second before you leave today and hit that red subscribe button, and possibly even leave me your name, maybe where you're from, in the comment section. I love talking to all my new subscribers and to all my faithful subscribers that come back every week and support my channel. Now that I've showed you our main living area, let me show you a few shots of our master bedroom. I really try to keep it very minimal and decluttered in this master bedroom because I want the most common effect I can get in here. And I do believe having my bedroom with blues and greens really helps with that calming atmosphere also. And like I did in my main living area, I tried to add just a few simple Easter decor pieces here in the bedroom also. And to end my video, I'm going to show you a few shots of my front porch. My home is definitely my haven, and I pray I've encouraged you to turn your home into your haven. If you enjoyed this video, it would mean the world to me if you would share it with a friend or give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you all for spending some precious time with me today. Don't forget to check out Angie's channel. I've got a link in the description box. It'll take you right to her home tour video. And guys, I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello friends, today's video is an after Easter clean with me. I'm doing some surface cleaning and taking down all of my Easter decor. I'm going to replace it with just some neutral decor that will carry me over until summer. If you still have your Easter decor up and need motivation to take it down and to do some cleaning along the way, then just keep watching. I'm going to start by using my favorite sprayway glass cleaner and get this mirror cleaned above the dresser. I didn't add a lot of Easter decor to my bedroom this year, just some simple rabbits on top of the dresser, so we'll get those taken down. And I also picked up a couple of pieces from the Hearth and Hand collection at Target to add to my bedroom.
You say all the right things when I'm hurting.
And here's the first item. It's this beautiful round wooden tray with this black iron finish. I just love it. I love the wood element in here on top of that black dresser. I'm going to keep it very simple here and use some candlesticks that I've had from the Hearth and Hand collection for quite some time. A simple greenery and this cedar wood mandarin orange candle from Target that smells so, so good.
We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You give me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you.
I picked up this sign that says it's so good to be home quite a few months back at TJ Maxx, and I also have a matching pillow that says the same thing. I am such a homebody, and so anything that says it's so good to be home totally goes with my style. And here's the second item I picked up. Is this beautiful yellow blanket that goes so well with the white and yellow striped pillows that I bought at Target also a few weeks back when I did my last Spring and Decorate With Me video. If you haven't seen that one, I'll link it below. But this pillow I think just really brings out the yellow that's in those pillows. It's so comfortable, and I had to go online to kind of see how to style a throw blanket. I'm used to putting a blanket like across the bottom of the bed, but that one's kind of short, so it took me a while to style it just right, but I finally got it. And look who's back. I have my little helper today coming in to light my candle. In a second, you're going to see the sweetest thing. You'll see him. He gets so excited when I light that candle. He's just like trying to smell it. And then he's trying to blow it out. He's saying hot, hot. He's trying to blow it out. So it's just the sweetest thing ever. Papa! I also picked up one of these storage tubs from Walmart, so you'll see me throughout the video just wrapping up my Easter decor and putting it inside this tub. Okay, now we're going to move into my living room, and in this area, those white tulips right there, I just love those this year. I got those from Amazon. I thought they were just beautiful, but I am going to replace those with some new white peonies that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'll show you those in just a second. So I'm going to get this mirror cleaned off really well. I'm going to get this side table dusted really well, and then I'm pretty much going to leave the decor the same. I'm just going to change out the florals that were in that white vase.
Looking like enemies. We used to be the team people talk about. What a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes.
If today happens to be the first time that you're stopping by my channel, I just wanted to say welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Robin, and here on my channel I do lots of cleaning, homemaking, and decorating content. I would love it if you would consider taking a second, joining this YouTube family, and hitting that red subscribe button below.
If you're here, can't get any worse. No. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me. But now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here.
If you like this style of video where I clean and decorate at the same time, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're a summertime girl like I am and you're so ready for beach trips, tan lines, and big girl drinks, leave me a comment in the comment section of what your favorite time activity is.
You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb, we'll be enemies. No, you don't mind the way I spell my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts.
And here are these really pretty white peonies that I was talking about that I got at Hobby Lobby. They were $6.99 each, but they were half off. And there was just something about white florals inside of a white vase that I just love.
Hard to breathe, 'cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe.
Now let's move over to my coffee table. I didn't have too much on here for Easter either, just a couple of bunnies and a bunny tray. So all I'm really going to do here is just take everything off, clean it really well, and I'll redecorate it just by kind of rearranging and adding a really pretty white cross that I've had for quite some time. I'm going to wipe out this candle. I cannot stand for set to be on a candle. I just think it takes away from the look of it. So I'll take a second and get that wiped down really well. And also, you'll see me in a second, I'm going to vacuum off this table. If you didn't see my decorate with me where I opened up this new coffee table a couple months back, I'll link that video down below also. But I just got this table. This is actually my first time to clean it, and I googled just to see the best way to clean this, and it stated to vacuum it.
Keep lighting fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times. Set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over. Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow we connect. Acting drunk even though we're sober. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. It's deja vu.
Alright, now that I've got the coffee table good and cleaned, I've got it redecorated, I've got a candle lit, I'm going to vacuum because I've got fur babies and I always need to do a quick vacuum. Then I'm going to spray a room refresher. It's a room neutralizer that I buy from Grove Collaborative, and then we'll move into the kitchen and get the Easter decor taken down that's in my kitchen.
Should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. We keep on talking and talking, talking and talking.
I just can't believe that we're in the middle of April and summer is right around the corner. I like to decorate my home just a little early for summer to start giving you guys some great ideas before you start decorating your home. And I've been picking up some summer decor pieces here and there. I found some great lemon items and some really pretty daisy arrangements from Kirkland's. So I thought maybe I would have like a summer decor haul for you guys, but I wasn't real sure if you'd be interested in that. I know some of the bigger cleaning channels like to have decor hauls for summer and spring and Christmas time and stuff, but I've only done one before. So let me know in the comment section if in a few weeks you'd be interested in me doing a summer decor haul.
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side.
Oh my goodness, guys, check out this gorgeous Pioneer Woman cutting board. I never go into Walmart anymore. However, I had to go into the store to pick up some of these storage containers to put my Easter decor in, and it happened to be close to the Pioneer Woman section where the home decor is. So I went over and checked it out real quickly, and this is what I found. It is just so pretty. And if you've been following my channel, you already know that I'm just obsessed with Pioneer Woman's home decor. The flower pattern just fits my style to a T.
I love using trays to kind of make things look more put together and more cohesive. So I thought this might look really good here in my coffee bar area to put my Keurig on. I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm going to add my glass sugar jar instead of that green one that I had. And that goes really well with my glass jar that I keep my K-Pods in. And then when I was at Hobby Lobby, look at this cute little cutting board that also has a great floral pattern on it. It's the Dolly collection. Who doesn't love Dolly Parton? So I picked up that cute little cutting board and I thought this kind of finished off this little area here by adding it behind my Keurig. Isn't it just so pretty?
Believe in the magic, and it can save you from your past. This bond is always gonna last. When nothing else makes sense, just dance. Yeah. What you gonna do? We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Maybe you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Maybe you got me. Believe in the magic. Maybe you got me. Maybe you got me. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. We're doing it all.
If you have an Instagram account, I'd love for us to follow each other over on that platform. I know not everyone has an account with Instagram, and that's okay if you don't, but if you do and you're a new subscriber, I'd love for us to follow each other over on Instagram. My handle is @RobinLaneLowe, and I'll leave that here on the screen. Also, if you are a new subscriber, make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section and maybe let me know where you're from and how you came to know my channel. I know Jeannie, my friend Jeannie from Cleaning Therapy, a lot of her friends came over to my channel last week and I got like 60 new subscribers. So if you're one of them, please leave me a comment in the comment section that you came over from Jeannie's channel. I know a lot of you have already told me that, but some of you have not, so I'd love to hear from you.
Believe in the magic. Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All the neon signs, now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new. Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it light. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let us all tonight.
Okay, now that I've finally got all the Easter decor down, I'm going to stack it really well inside the storage container, and then I'm going to go put it in one of the back bedrooms. I mentioned in my last video that my husband's building a really nice shed outside, which finally all of my Christmas decor and all of my stuff, all my storage containers can go outside. Right now I've got them in both of my spare bedrooms, so be looking forward. I'm going to have a video in a couple of weeks about just hoarding, just extra stuff that I have in those bedrooms. I'm going to be cleaning those bedrooms out. One of them is going to be half an office and half a playroom for the grandbaby, so I'm very excited about that. So be looking forward to that video. So you won't miss that video, make sure that you've hit that bell notification button and you've clicked all under the subscribe button, and that way YouTube can notify you every time I upload a video. If you're still watching my video, thank you so very much. You greatly help me to grow my channel when you watch my video all the way through and hit that thumbs up button. It's always my hope that every time you watch one of my videos, whether it's cleaning or decorating or whatever it may be, that it helps you to somehow tackle something in your home. Thanks again for watching. I truly appreciate each of you who come back every Thursday, watch my videos all the way through,
hit the thumbs button, and comment. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome to an early spring home tour here in my home. I mainly wanted to show you around the front of the house since I now have it completely decorated for Easter. I've tried to make this video very cozy and relaxing for you guys, so I'd love it if you'd sit back, put your feet up, and let me show you around my home. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. Okay, we're going to start here in the living room. I just recently did a quick little makeover here in the living room, which included adding this beautiful gray and white rug that you see here from Walmart. Took me almost a year, guys, to find exactly what I wanted, and I believe this rug here is perfect. And then I added that beautiful mirror that you just saw on the wall. It came from Kirkland's, and I believe those two things add such character here to the living room. This rug really opened up the room a little more. It happens to be really, really soft, and I love that it's extra big, so it covers up a majority of the floor. This shelf is rather new. It's about a year old. I got it at Home Depot, and I just love the natural wood along with the black touches that it has. I think it's a perfect piece as you walk in the living room here on the wall to the left. I don't have much on this wall here, so I believe this tall piece is perfect here. And this sweet little lamp that you see here, I've got one of those rechargeable light bulbs in there. So if you've got an area where you've got a lamp and you don't have a plug that's accessible to the lamp, if you'll pick up, they're kind of expensive. I think they're $30 for two of them. However, this was a perfect area to use those rechargeable light bulbs, and I think it makes such a difference with me now being able to light the lamp, and before I wasn't able to turn it on, and now that it's actually on, it does help to create such a coziness here in this little area. If you were to go back about 4 years ago and watch some of my YouTube videos, you would definitely be able to see just how different my living room is today. It was so dark back then, it almost looked like a little dungeon, and I have done so much to try to lighten up this living room. I've added that sweet little stool that you see against the wall that came from Target. I've added a lot of wicker in the living room, especially that wicker coffee table that you just saw. I've even taken my little end tables that were really dark, stained, and I used that oven off cleaner, did that little hack, sprayed them on there, and got them down to their natural color. I've added these pretty little curtains that you just saw. My furniture is really dark, and I like my furniture. It's not very old, so we're not going to be getting furniture anytime soon. So I tried everything else I could think of to lighten up this living room. We painted the walls an agreeable gray. We also painted over the dark brick that my fireplace used to be. When we first bought this house, I loved it because of this fireplace, a wall here across the living room. However, it was a very, very dark brick of different colors. So we kind of took some white paint and kind of whitewashed with some sponges the fireplace, and I absolutely love it. So really doing the fireplace is what we did first. Then we painted the walls, and then I started adding some lighter color furniture into the living room and lots of wicker. And then last but not least is when I added this beautiful the gray and white rug that you just saw. And I do believe adding that huge mirror on the wall also helped to kind of lighten up the living room and make it appear not really bigger, but just lighter. Not so dark and closed in, and I just truly enjoy my living room. I really try to make my home inviting and cozy as can be. You'll see that I try to use a lot of textures in here, lots of pillows, lots of blankets. My house is always cold, is what my daughter and daughter-in-law say, so I have lots of blankets laying around. And I try to use a lot of whites, a lot of wood elements, a lot of black iron elements. I just love that mixture. And I feel like that really creates more of a cohesive look here in the living room, which does make it feel more cozy and inviting. Alright, now that I've showed you around my living room, let's move into my dining room and kitchen area. As you can see, my home is pretty much an open concept type of home. When you walk in the front door, you walk right into my dining room area, then you see my kitchen, and then to the right is my living room, and right there at that little door is my utility room. So when I go to decorate these three areas, I really try to make things look more cohesive as I'm decorating. I love to use wood and lots of wicker, and I even love adding touches of black. I know some people are like black. I do not like black at all in my home, and I totally understand that. But I do feel like touches of black could really help complete an area, and if you're struggling in a certain area, I believe adding a couple of pieces of black decor, maybe even a piece of black furniture, would definitely help an area when you're struggling with it. I think black sometimes in certain areas could be more neutral, and I do love decorating with some black touches. As you'll see here in a second in my coffee bar area, that's where I mainly add lots of my color. I love Pioneer Woman, and since Pioneer Woman has more of that floral print to it, I just absolutely love that, and I tend to use that more in my kitchen and dining room area than anywhere else in the home. Now, I'm in no means an interior decorator at all. I do love it though. Actually, when my YouTube channel first started about 4 years ago, I thought I was going to be a cook and clean with me channel. I loved to cook at that time, and I loved watching cleaning channels. I liked the cooking aspect of it for new recipes, and then I liked the cleaning aspect of it because it really helped keep me motivated to keep my house clean. However, if you've been around a while, you can tell that it's kind of evolved into more of a decorating / cleaning channel. Probably 80% decorating, 20% cleaning. Now, I had a lady comment the other day that she was over 70 and she definitely already knew how to clean her home, and she just enjoyed the decorating aspect of videos, and I totally understand that. Not everyone likes to watch someone clean their home. I get that. When I first started, I did a lot of deep cleaning. I showed everything in my home, and now I've kind of toned it down and just kind of show tidying up moments and more decorating than anything. If this happens to be the first time that you visited my channel today, hello, I am Robin. I am so happy to meet you. If you'd like to see all the videos that kind of accumulated to what you see today in today's home tour, I will link down below a playlist and that will show each video. I think there's about 4 or 5 of them, and a playlist helps you to watch each video back to back without interruption. So you'll click on the link below. It'll take you right to my first decorating spring video this 2023 season, and then like I said, back to back you can watch each video. It's a really fun way if you've got some time to sit down and relax to watch some decorating videos back to back. So I'll link that below for you guys if you're new, or even if you're one of my seasoned ladies or men that have been around for some time now and just want to watch those over again without interruption. I'll have that link below in my description box. And if you happen to be new today, I would love it if you would take a second before you leave today. Introduce yourself in the comment section to me, maybe your name, where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel and liked my content so far, if you would hit that red subscribe button, that would help me out tremendously. Maybe give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. I'd really greatly appreciate that. As of today, I think we're about 7,500 subscribers into our goal of 8,000. I am just so excited, guys. We're almost there. And again, I will be giving some type of giveaway when we hit our 8,000 subscribers. I sure hope you're enjoying this sweet little Easter tour so far. If you are, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, and let's play a fun little game before you leave today. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Which room in my home you preferred today better? The living room, the kitchen, or the dining room area? I think that'd be a fun game to play and to see everyone's comments in the comment section. And friends, as we're drawing nearer to Easter, let's remember the true meaning of Easter. Luke 24:6-7 says, "He is not here, he has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee, the Son of Man must be delivered over to the hands of sinners, be crucified, and on the 3rd day be raised again." Friends, I hope you enjoyed this little Easter home tour as much as I enjoyed filming it. I appreciate you watching. If you're still here today, thank you so much for watching it all the way to the end. That helps me out greatly. Once again, hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment if you're new or if you're one of my oldies but goodies. I cherish you all. Happy Easter to you guys. I know I'll be posting again before Easter time, but I just want us to take a moment, praise God for our lives and what He's done for us. And again, I want to thank you for all your support on this wonderful channel that we are just growing and developing. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Thanks for spending some of your precious time with me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.